There has been one question since the dawn of time. A question that has been debated for years and could change lives. And I have been sent to this earthly realm to answer that question. That question, of course, being, can you beat RE3 Nightmare Mode by only dodging? Okay. You might be asking, oh, what do you mean by only dodging? Fine, okay, let's get into the rules first so that I can explain it all. Rule numero uno. We're not allowed to use WASD or move our character in any other way than dodging because that's the point of the challenge. Rule number 2. We have to play on Nightmare because I need a little bit of a challenge for my epic gamer skills. And then rule number 3. No shop items of any kind. No coins, no extra pouches, and especially no infinite weapons. Cause what do you think of me? As I told you, I need a little bit of a challenge. And yes, I did do the hand thing while I said that. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. We wake up as Jill and then immediately, we can't dodge. So yeah, we're forced to use WASD for this intro section and it goes on for quite a bit. So I'll make sure to tell you guys when we can finally start dodging. So yeah, we wake up, go to the bathroom and look, it must be Jill's time of the month. Oh, Jill. Oh, that's not right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Never mind. Sorry. Oh, Jesus. Let's just skip past this part. Yeah, there. Let's just stop here. Oh, we're getting a call. Who could that be? Ugh, it's that simp Brad. Brad is fine, I guess, but he's no Chad Chris, if you know what I mean. And then we get slapped around by the Big N himself. And then we run into Brad. How did Brad know where we were? I think Jill has a stalker. We follow Brad, meet our first zombies, and we still can't dodge, man. And then Brad sacrifices himself for us. Are you seeing this? That is like the ultimate simp move. So anyways, we ditch Brad and then we get our first gun. But more importantly than that, we can finally dodge. Yay, we have a way to move now. But then I realized Jill's basic dodge is actually backwards, not forwards. Oh god, this is gonna be a super long run. One of the main problems with this run is that sometimes Jill will just stick to a wall and won't leave it, which can make this run super infuriating. So anyways, we get to this rubble and Jill won't move past it unless we use WASD. Ugh, fine. That's WASD usage number 1. Yeah, there's this weird feature in this game where some things like rubble and some ladders can only be accessed with WASD. And man, look at this. I can see why Jill is so distressed. These zombies aren't social distancing properly. Like, look at this. This is not 6 feet apart. Get your stuff together, man. Jill accidentally blanks out into the all-consuming void for a second, and then we have to get through the warehouse, and we can't dodge. Ugh. And then we have to get through some rubble again. Why do I keep on picking challenges that can't be beat? Fine. That's WASD usage number 3. And then Jill gets manhandled by some elevator zombies. I hope she fills out a report, cause that's just not right, man. And then Jill gets tag teamed. We meet up with Nemesis again, and then Nemesis deep throats Jill. Oh god, no, that's not right. Never mind, no, forget I said anything. And look, I'm not gonna say that women can't drive, but Jill definitely failed her driving test. We meet up with the true Chad Carlos, and then...
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name?
Man, why the hell is everybody simping over Jill? Look, I get she's attractive, but she's a strong, independent woman, and she doesn't need no man. After that, Jill gets stuck on another wall, and then gets dropped harder than I was as a baby. Oh sorry, have I made that joke in another video? Getting dropped does stuff to your memory. Jill gets a call from Carlos, ooh, and then Jill gets encircled by a bunch of zombies, and I forgot that the donut shop is locked on higher difficulties.
Out of my way, son! Don't stop! me! I beg you! We're dead!
And I have to be serious here. Getting this hose took me around 1 hour of hard work and frustration. We finally get into the donut shop and we're able to get revenge on that prick who locked us out. Take that. Oh crap.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And then Jill seems to understand the importance of washing your hands, as she won't get off the damn sink. We get into the garage and meet the main star that has been in more RE games than any other character. The bolt cutters, yeah. And then I died to some cute little doggos over and over again. I actually ran out of bullets, so my gun was just as useless as a son who just sits at home and plays video games all day. Wait, I didn't write that. Dad, have you been in my script again? So anyways, we epically dodge past some zombies in an old warehouse, and then we get to one of the most cancerous parts of the entire run. Like, I'm talking Chernobyl levels here. You might be asking, what's so hard about this part? Well, these spider boys are super fast, and are super hard to dodge because they can climb up onto the ceiling. Usually that doesn't really matter as Jill's able to run past those small little guys, but Jill is so slow in this run, and we keep on getting slapped over and over and over. After 5 hours of banging my head against my monitor, I was finally able to get out of that hellhole, and then we get to flip the switch. Oh yeah, yes, finally.
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, what's this? An OBS crash message? That's odd. That should be fine as long as I still have the clip. Oh my god, no. So yeah, it took me another 2 hours just so that I could get one recording for this stupid little part. But at least it's over now. Those bug things can't hurt me anymore. Unlike my dad. We finally get out of that hellhole, and then, oh no, it's the Big N himself. This part is usually super easy, but like I said before, Jill's dodging speed is super slow, and one teensy little mess up will send you flying across the map. After getting slapped around by Big Daddy Nemesis, Jill gets tag teamed again. And after a lot of work, I get super close to the exit, and then Nemesis goes full speed and charges at me. One pair of new pants later. And then, I give Nemi some shock therapy as payback. Guys, shh, he doesn't know we're here. Oh god, please stop. Nemesis starts chasing us again. Man, Jill really needs to file a restraining order or something. We meet up with the Chad Carlos again, and then it's another 1v1 between me and the Big N, and we get clapped almost immediately. We get slapped around a little bit, and then we finally escape, and then get into the sewers. We explore around the sewers a little bit, and then, ugh, what is that? That looks like something that would crawl out of a cum sock. We grab the battery, and then we can finally get out of the sewers, and meet up with Nemesis. Oh hey Nemesis, that's a really big gun you have there. Maybe you're overcompensating for something? So anyways, we start to run away from Nemesis, and I am probably the first person to ever die in this beginning part. This fire escape section is super stressful because you can't really see in front of you, and if you get stuck on anything, then you're screwed. Look, I'm not gonna say that Jill is fat or anything, but she might need to lose some weight. We get to this boss fight, and Nemesis does a lot of damage, but we absolutely destroy him in order to get revenge for not listening to our restraining order.
Stop! You violated the law.
And then, we have to get past this fire truck, but you have to walk by it. Ugh, fine. I guess that's WASD usage number 4. We become zombie food a couple of times, and then Nemesis shows back up. Oh my god. Nemesis, it's okay, you can just leave. I don't think Jill's interested. But this time, Nemesis brought a rocket launcher, and you'd have to be an insane god at dodging in order to escape all of his rockets without using WASD. But guess what, baby? With my epic gamer skills, I am the god of dodging. But still, this part is really hard. But anyways, we finally get through it, so it's all fine now.
Yes! Finally, that took way too long. Yes.
And then, the question of the century comes up. Can you outdodge the Mr. Charlie bobblehead? Well, it took a couple of failed attempts, but you actually can. We then get chased around by Nemesis for a little bit, and I passed him on my first try. Ha, take that, net. Oh come on, just let me go. And then we meet up with Chad Carlos again. See, Nemesis, why can't you just be like Carlos and give Jill just a teensy bit of personal space? We get onto the train and then we hop onto Carlos's part, and holy crap, the only way for us to move is to use Carlos's punch, and it is so goddamn slow, and there's such a big gap between each punch. So yeah, this part of the challenge isn't going to be very hard, just extremely long and boring. Any boy going into this challenge will come out a man by the time it's done. Like seriously, I wouldn't be surprised if this part took a couple of years. To make this part just a teensy bit easier on myself, I made a macro that spammed the dodge button, which shouldn't be against the rules or anything because it just makes my life just a teensy bit easier. We slowly kill some lickers, then slowly get the key, and then slowly get the battery. Yeah, this part of the run is just mostly really slow. And then we get to Jill, who's just woken up, and then we meet Nemesis again. Oh, hi, Nemesis. I don't think Jill's into weird dog monsters, but anyways, oh yeah, and then we have to use the W key again in order to run in a cutscene. Ugh, fine. That's WASD usage number 5. This fight was actually kind of hard because we're kind of just stuck standing still, and if Nemesis gets one hit on you, then he really messes your day up. Oh come on man, you have to ask in order to motorboat, and the answer is no, so get away from me. And then, Jill practices her 80th amendment. That being, if somebody is standing in proximity of your 6-foot safe space, then you are legally allowed to blast their ass with a grenade launcher. Nemesis is a sore loser and attacks us after we've already won, and then our savior Carlos arrives and brings us to the hospital. We then get to Carlos's part, and I love Carlos as much as the next guy, but damn, this is so slow and boring as hell. A painful amount of time later. Ah, okay, finally. We get the purple Kool-Aid and then we can finally get back to Jill. We give Jill the juice and then we have to get to the scariest part of the entire game. Crowds of people and they're all just standing right next to each other. Get away from me. Haven't you ever heard of social distancing? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to wash this out once I get home. You better hope I don't get sick, cause if I do, I'm gonna sue. And then watch how unlucky this is. 1 millisecond longer and I finally would have won. Jill wakes up from the cure, which I'm pretty sure is just bleach that cleans out your system. Hahaha, look, it must be Carlos's time of the month again. What, Carlos, you need some help? Oh god, please just stop. Stop it, please. Why do I keep on making this stupid joke? It never works out. And then we just take the elevator down to the Umbrella Lab. And this part is mostly the same, just if a little slow. After some work, we meet up with Tyrell and then tragedy strikes. I'm gonna have nightmares about this for years, but Jill starts running in a cutscene. Oh, I know it's horrible. Jill, what are you doing? Oh yeah. Tyrell also died, but yeah, that sucks. We then grab some antigen and then some adjuvant, and yes, we have created it, the ultimate lean. And then I got super terrified and scared because my biggest enemy had returned. I was so scared, but I just couldn't do it. I was forced to hold down W in order to escape the big N. That's WASD usage number 6. Oh yeah, and then we had to face off against Nemesis, which was super easy. He was just a bit of a bullet sponge. And then we get to the hardest part of the entire run. You know where this is going, and I know where this is going. Okay, let's just hop into the super hard last Nemesis battle on Nightmare mode. And then I beat Nemesis first try. No, I'm joking. This part took me around 5 hours to complete. I got so pissed during it, and I almost used one of my coins, but I said no, and soldiered on. This part on Nightmare and only dodging is a nightmare. Huh? Get it? This part was so frustrating because I would push in one of the cores and I'd get stuck on something stupid, and then I would just die. But then it came. The ultimate run. I dodged all of Nemesis' attacks like a goddamn pro, and then shoved that railgun all the way down his throat as revenge for that one time he deep-throated me way back when. Ugh. Anyways, he's dead now. We did it. We can take our final shot on Nikolai, and then we can finally beat RE3 Nightmare mode dodge only. With only 6 WASD movements. And holy crap, 8 hours. Ugh, fine. Well, thank you guys for watching and all the support I've gotten on my last video, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Finally.